Okay. Listen, this is going to be really major. It is something that I faced and I want to share because it's just that powerful. So, what if the heaviest thing about you was never actually you? What if the heaviest thing that you were carrying was never actually about you? Some of what we call personality, or that's just the way I am, may be us driven by survival. It may be driven by what people have said, what they have done, things that have happened in our lives, all of those things, things that we've inherited. And when I said inherited, I mean that literally. Like you said, my mama was like that, my daddy was, whoever was like that, or we've always been like that. We're short with people. We're known for this. What if some of the weight you are calling your personality is actually just your survival mechanism? The fact that, everybody that comes into your life, something happens. And this is not to blame shame. This is to reclaim your life. Because this is something I think at some point all of us look at and deal with. What if some of the fear we keep managing, some of the anger you keep explaining, some of the pressure you keep performing under was never your identity? Maybe it was environment, trauma, your rejection, things that happened to you, happened through you, things that you felt, people said, all of that. What if, right? Just because something shaped us does not mean we have to own it. Just because we lived in a household that did certain things doesn't mean we have to own it. What if some of the things you're carrying you could actually put down? You may not have chosen the wound, the family system, the family, the betrayal, the abandonment, the pressure. You may not have even chosen, you fill in the blank. But you do get to choose whether it becomes something that is permanently your identity, or something that you have now become, that has become so exhausting that because you're still carrying it, it is no longer serving you. So you desire, you want to put it down. However, sometimes we have identified with something for so long that we believe that if we put it down, we don't know who we are without it. I'm just being real, whether it be weight, whether it be mindset, whatever. So, part of what we do on this channel is to help fill in the space, to give us the ability, the capacity, the capability to drop things that no longer serve us. See, today I'm asking this dangerous question: who would you be if you put it down? Right? That's the question. That's sometimes our fear. That's sometimes the thing that tracks us in our head. Well, we need this. We need this because it's our protection. We need this because it's a wall we built instead of establishing boundaries, all of that. But do we? I don't want you to deny it. I don't want you to deny that it's part of who you are right now. I don't want you to pretend the situation never happened. I don't want you. This is not about minimizing pain because pain is real. Fear is real. Issues are real. But stop introducing yourself by what tried to break you. Because you're not rejection. You're not a mistake. You're not delayed. You're not denied. You don't have to follow your family pattern. You don't have to stay in the survival mode. You can literally put some of these things down. Now, I'm not telling you to put it all down because that could be something. However, which one is the one that is literally blocking everything, or you keep on running into brick walls regarding it? What is that one thing that maybe you can just take off your back and set it down and maybe not run back to get it? Set up something where you don't run back to get it when you're afraid or when you're pressured. So today, don't ask, why am I like this? Ask this question. Remember, wrong question, right response. Don't ask, why am I like this? Ask, what am I carrying that I never chose? I'm not telling you about the things that you chose. Let's start with the things you did not choose. Because freedom does not always begin with adding something, another strategy, another plan, another budget. Sometimes freedom begins with you finally saying, this this is not mine. This is not mine. And come home. Come back to who you are. Come back to your identity one step closer. And that is what we're doing today for just a moment, is looking at what if the thing I'm carrying was never mine to carry? What if I made a choice to leave it, to drop it off? There are some things in our lives that were given to us. And I say that, and when I say given, I'm saying that we have, that it happened through someone else, or it happened because of someone else, or whatever. Remember that everything that was given to you may not be your gift. Just because somebody put it in nice wrapping paper, or they say, girl, please, you like, that's what we do, or that's what, if it's not what you do, set it down. So I just want you to think about that. What if you set it down? What if you stepped deeper into who you were designed to be? What if you took one thing this week and said, I'm going to focus on this, and dismantle it and set it down, to literally dismantle it in such a way that it's not easy to put back together? What if you did that, not for others? What if you did it for you? What if you literally did this for you? See, you're bold, you're brave, you're brilliant. You are. So step into closer to the identity that you desire, the becoming of you. And just think about this. And of course, follow, share. And you may know someone who needs to hear this, or you desire to share it. Let's go there. That you desire to share this with, please do that. And maybe strike up a conversation. And when you have questions, make sure you put something in the comment block, and I read every one of them. So you're worth it. Have an amazing day.